Recorded mostly live from the beautiful Inspiration Studios in downtown West Dallas, it's Mostly Kinda Entertaining Milwaukee, with your hosts Kenny Dean and David Hasnow.
Well. Hi, everyone, and welcome to MKE Milwaukee, Mostly Kind of Entertaining. Well, that's only the stuff that Dave and I are going to be doing. We're only kind of entertaining.
MKE Milwaukee is a celebration of Milwaukee arts, artists, and artisans, and it is the show that is so nice, we named it twice.
2 times.
Kind of.
Kinda.
Tonight, we have a great lineup for you. You are going to meet a master brewer from Stockhouse Brewing, Aaron Morrell. You are going to experience the hilarious Chastity Washington.
Woo, Chastity!
And you are going to be blown away by the choreography, the community advocacy, and the wardrobe.
Whoa.
Have you seen that wardrobe?
Snazzy.
Of Christopher Gilbert.
All right. But last but not least, possibly the most entertaining factor of tonight, the band. Make some noise for the late nights, ladies and gentlemen.
Why won't you come, baby? Why won't you come when I call? Why won't you come, baby? Why won't you come when I call? Not up to something funny, I just wanna know you, girl, is all.
You got to know, baby, everybody's free sometime. You got to know, baby, everybody's free sometime. Could you think to spare a moment? I can't seem to get you off my mind.
Friday night you're busy, something else to do. Saturday you're sleeping.
You got work on Sunday too. Why don't you come, baby? Why won't you come when I call? I'm not up to something funny, I just wanna know you, girl, is all.
Your jacket on. If I had my way, you would be driving home alone. Why won't you come, baby? Why won't you come when I call? I'm not up to something funny, I just wanna know you, girl, is all. You got to know, baby, everybody's free sometime. You got to know, baby, everybody's free sometimes. Could you get to spare a moment? I can't seem to get you off my mind.
The late nights, listen. You guys blew that performance out of the water. I'm proud of you guys. But let's help the audience get to know you guys.
My name's AJ Karts. Me and Greg actually own a recording studio called LTD Studios. We opened it up within the last year, and while we were doing work in there, we were like, oh, we have all the equipment to run a band out of here. So I got my guy Gilberto to come by, and we went to college together for music, and I was like, I ran the idea by him, and months later, the late nights is here.
Months later, just months later.
Yeah, we haven't even been meeting for a year yet.
So you guys are like a high efficiency garage band, right? You guys are like an electric car version of a garage band, right?
I would like to think so.
That's cool. That's cool. You guys are eco-friendly. Now listen, tell the folks what type of music you guys play.
Well, I mean, we all come from a jazz background, and I throw a little hip-hop flair into some things. That's pretty much where we're at.
Okay. Now listen, I may have just heard it play, but I want to confirm it. I'm hearing great things about this single that you guys got called Tonight. Was that it?
You have not heard it yet.
We haven't heard it yet?
No, you have
Well,
not.
tell us a little bit about Tonight if you don't mind. Let the folks know.
I might not have the permissions to, but Gilberto does.
Gilberto!
Okay, so the song that you'll probably be hearing later on, called Tonight, was written by me. I have a cousin that I was teaching music, and she wanted to learn a little bit about recording and composing. She was into city pop, so she showed me some stuff on YouTube that she was into, and I was like, why don't we just make something right now? And recorded it in a mobile app called BandLab, and that's how Tonight came about.
Follow these guys, show them some love, make some noise for them one more time. The Latin Nights. Now listen, just as we promised, MKE Milwaukee brings you variety, flavor, flair, and a little bit of that getting to know some of the real talent here in Milwaukee. And we're gonna go to a commercial break. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we got even more entertainment for you folks. Stay tuned.
Hey, honey.
I don't know what we're gonna do. The berry crop is ruined. All the moisture in the air. These berries are too wet.
Well, I didn't want to come out and say this right away, but I think I have the solution.
Impossible. There is no solution to these wet berries.
That's what you think. AZ's berry dust. Vinny's blend.
Oh, perfect. But remember, these are blueberries. That dust is just for your berries, not your
Not for muffins. Thank you for being clear. Watch this.
Wow, the swampland is now powder dry.
Thanks, berries dust.
And tonight we are going to play a game that we like to call Old Slang. Old Slang is a very, very, very old word. And old like with an E on the end. That's how old it is. And what we are going to do is we are going to go out into the audience and we're going to ask for some suggestions, ideas, definitions of what the following word could be. And that word is smatch it. Kenny?
Thank you, Dave. I'm here with our lovely audience to find some inquisitive, brilliant, maybe not so brilliant, but bold audience members that can dare to give us definitions of what they believe smatch it is. Now, not everybody at once, but can I get some volunteers that can dare tell me what smatch it means? Anybody? Anybody? Lovely lady, how are you? What's your name?
Rebecca,
Rebecca, and where are you from?
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee! Give it up for Rebecca from Milwaukee. Rebecca, we're all listening to your definition of smatch it.
I think it's a tool that the ladies in the pioneer days used to smash their vegetables, grain, process stuff in the kitchen.
Oh, so you putting ladies in the kitchen, huh?
Yeah, well.
A smashy hatchet. Thank you so much. Anyone else? Anyone else want to volunteer? You, sir. What's your name?
Mark.
Mark, where you from?
Wauwatosa.
Wauwatosa in the building. Make some noise for Wauwatosa. Tell us what your definition of smatch it is.
Well, there's everything's being automated these days. The smartphone, etc. And it's hard to chop wood. So this is a smart hatchet.
Okay, y'all make some noise for that guy who thinks smatch it, an old-timey word, means smart technology hatchet.
Yeah, it seems right.
Ye old iPhone.
Yeah.
Do we got a couple of more volunteers in the building? Anyone smart and bold enough to tell us what the definition of smatch it is? You, sir? What's your name? Where you from?
Randy from Tosa as well.
Hey! Double dip Tosa in the building.
Smatch it is one of those funny hats you know, with the little ear flaps on that keeps you out of the sun?
Okay, like Davy Crockett. Okay, like a Davy Crockett hat. A smatch it is one of them stupid ass hats that you wear that might have a squirrel tail on the back or something like that, right? We need one more bold, wise, brilliant volunteer to tell us what smatch it means. Maybe we'll do two. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
You are our very last and hopefully the most intelligent person to give us a definition of smatch it. What's your name? Where you from?
Beatrix with an X, and I'm from West Dallas.
Beatrix from West Alice. Beatrix, what is your definition for smatch it?
Like an insult, but like not an insult, like a really upset word that you say when you're really frustrated. So you're like,
Smash it.
Like have you stubbed your toe?
yeah, pretty much.
I like hers the most. Make some noise for our lovely volunteers that gave us the words. I like it.
Here's how this is going to work now. Now, I am going to pick, in no particular order, 4 of these 5 beautiful definitions that you've given us. And what we are going to do is we're going to have the MKE players act out a scene using that definition. They are going to get 45 seconds. And at the end of that 45 seconds, they will hear, in which they will all freeze in place in whatever position, whatever direction they happen to be facing, and then they will stay frozen until they hear the next definition, and when they start, they have to start from that position. After all, we go through 4, we'll come back and, I don't know, do something else. Anyway, MKE players, are you ready?
Yes!
All right, Kenny, let's take our seats. A funny peasant hat with ear flaps. MKE players, are you ready?
Yes!
And go!
One final stitch.
Honey, you've been working all night.
Yes, and I finally finished it. Now our daughter has something to wear to prom.
Honey, she's not going to prom.
What? But to smatch it.
She's too ashamed.
She won't be ashamed when she sees my smatch it. Beatrix with an X. Oh, I forgot they're conjoined.
You are always forgetting they're conjoined.
It's all right, here. Lean in. Yeah. There. And the best part is, even if they don't have a date, they have someone to dance with.
Very nice. Frustrated expletive. Not deleted. And MKE players, French, American, and all the rest, are you ready?
Yes.
And go!
Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited for prom, but I just don't think he's really gonna like me.
Smatch it!
What's wrong?
I forgot to ask anyone to prom.
Oh! You forget they're conjoined. You forget to ask someone.
Listen, this is just a lot of pressure on me, all right? Just smash it.
Okay, look, you know what? You're a smash it.
Whoa,
and I
you
know
can't
I'm not
do that.
supposed to. Oh, I don't even care anymore. That's right, you pushed me to my very edge. It is freaking prom. Okay, smash it, everyone. This is supposed to be about me.
And it is, Kristen. Kristen, it is. You look gorgeous.
Thank you. That's all I wanted you to say
You
from
look
the beginning.
gorgeous.
One of you does, the rest of you look smatch it.
Again,
Yes.
I'm hurling it directly at me.
Look at those shoes. I've never seen such smatch it shoes in my life.
Yeah, well, at least they smell good, because, yeah, right?
Smart hatchet. MKE players, are you ready? And please, let's stay away from prom this time. And go.
Okay there, Cheryl.
Yeah, what you got there?
Well, we definitely want a fire tonight, and I'm putting you in charge of collecting the wood, okay? I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna point out that it's supposed to shower real hard tonight, and I don't want to be out there chopping wood when it's super rainy. You know what
If you
I'm
two
saying?
could keep it down, we're trying to program the smart hatchet, all right?
We're working long nights and long mornings, and we need our time to work.
Okay, wait. Cheryl, I hired 2 nerds to come to the house now, and
That is a slur.
Okay, well,
But it's also accurate, so we'll keep working. We had nothing to do tonight. Nobody invited us to prom. Yeah, I did it.
That was for you. That was
Cheryl,
for you.
so yes, this is gonna cut your job in half.
Also
alright?
wood, hopefully.
And the wood.
Okay, well, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to appear so I can go take care of that wood out back.
I finally programmed the Smash It so that it'll play Miley Cyrus if you ask it really nicely.
Good. I'm glad you finished. I was just playing Minesweeper while you did all the work.
Woo! MKE players, ladies and gentlemen.
You can unfreeze, guys.
Come on now. That's amazing. These
That
guys
was
are
fantastic.
amazing.
That was fantastic. Now let's meet our MKE players. I'm going to come over here.
For sure.
Let's just start with you, sir. And what is your name and where are you from? And tell me something about improv.
Absolutely. My name is Michael. I'm originally from Minnesota, and I apologize. Something about improv is that, like, it feels like the energy is amazing. It's one of those things where, like, you almost you get off afterwards and you're like, what the, why am I? But it's from that's from that energy. It's not like a nervous thing. It's that you're excited to be up there, and it feels like magic.
My name is Alicia Altstetter. We perform really all over the place. We're at Comedy Sports, we're at Interchange Theater. A lot of us teach improv as well. We're always improvising. I'm still improvising right at this very second. I don't even know what I'm going to say next.
I'm Kristen Eltoff. I'm originally from Illinois. The number one rule in improv, any improviser will tell you, is yes and. And the idea is you always take whatever offer you're given and you accept it and you build off of it. So the yes is accepting it and is moving on from it. But yes and works in all aspects of life, just accepting the way things are and building off of them to make it better.
My name is Alan Guskowski. Something that I love about improv, you can't do anything wrong. We hear no, and that was wrong a lot in our lives. And improv is just, any choice you make is the right choice as long as you make it a strong choice, and everyone else is going to support that choice. And it just feels great when that happens.
Nice.
Give it up for the MKE players, everybody. Thank you.
When we come back, we're going to talk beer and other fun stuff with Adam Morell from Stockhouse Brewing. Hang around. Hit it, boys!
Oh no, the mayor's been kidnapped.
Oh, no!
Detective, here instantly. Let me make a call.
No need, I'm already here. It's me, Special Agent Y.
Special Agent Y.
Yeah, I'm drunk and ready for action.
As usual.
Perfect.
That's right. The last the mayor was seen, he was at
Rave 83.
That's it.
Nothing pairs better with Rave 83 than Special Agent Y.
Exactly. You're the man for the job. You need to go post haste.
All right, I'm off. If I'm not back in 5 minutes, it's because I've gotten even drunker.
Go.
Boudica.
Boudica. Boudica.
The late night. Welcome back. Tonight we're going to talk to Aaron Morell. He's the brewmaster at Stockhouse Brewing. Aaron, get out here.
How you doing?
Okay. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Have a seat. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Excellent. It's nice to meet you. Can you talk about how you're able to combine the science and the art to make the beers that you like?
Yeah. So we kind of specialize a little bit more on what people would call like the malt side of beer. And we try and remind people that beer can also just taste amazing through the actual grain that you're using through the process. We take that science and we make sure that like our water chemistry is where it needs to be. But then the art of it is really tasting it. And I mean, obviously, like my kind of rule one is no matter what you do with the beer, does the beer taste good?
We have a lot in common because tasting as many beers as possible is also my rule.
Yes. You could become a taster on our panel. Every day we got to try it. So.
It warms my heart with that invite.
As long as I should stipulate, you got to have a good palate though for it too.
Well, I don't know about your palate.
No promises.
What is your favorite Stockhouse beer?
My favorite beer that we have is Rave 83. So it's the first beer we ever really came up with that we could kind of start seeing that we were going in the right direction to maybe someday like go professional with our beers. It is a blackberry wheat beer. But we make sure at the brewery when people ask about it, we always describe it as a wheat beer that has blackberry in it, not a blackberry wheat beer. All of those traditional wheat beers either have like orange flavoring, they have lemon flavoring. So the one thing we said was we can't just make another wheat beer, but what could we do that's unique that people haven't heard of before that would at least get you to swing into the brewery and at least maybe try one or two of our different beers. And then off of that, you might expand into some of just like what we call like the everyday or like gateway beers.
Kenny's had a lot of gateway beers.
Yeah, they warned me about that in high school, but it was a thing. I just kept going. I've been dying to ask you, what do you think smash it means?
It's a good question.
I think it might be a fancy way to still something.
Ooh. The plot thickens.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Aaron Morrell. Thank you so much. Thank you. Don't go away. When we come back, we are going to experience the hilarious comedy of Chastity Washington. Hang with us, boys. Thank you.
I just love waking up with you here at the farm. Oh, when the sun comes up, we're just ready to rise and size on. Oh, it's time. Let's call over that horse. It's a real dark beauty. I can't whistle. You can. Maybe if you made it a sound. Nay! Dark beauty, come in here. Boudica, Boudica. Oh, you came from the other direction. I didn't see it coming. You were so surprised. Wow, you're the whole reason for Stockhouse Brewing.
Late night. You know, these guys always cut out right when my vocals are supposed to start. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really excited to introduce to you Chastity Washington. Chastity.
Good evening. Hello. How y'all doing? Make some noise. Listen, you guys, it's great to be back out in the world. Isn't it good? We back out in the world amongst each other. Was anybody else at home in the dark, rocking, crying, watching Undercover Boss during the lockdown? Weren't you? The lockdown made you forget stuff. Didn't it make you forget something? Lee was in the house 3 weeks, you forgot how to walk. Anybody else? To me, goodness gracious. You know, and this is the thing, and we went through the whole thing with the mask. Some people want to wear the mask, some people didn't want to wear the mask. This is the thing, I got tired of my mask, not for political reasons. I got sick of my breath. Did anybody else get sick of their breath? Sick of smelling my breath. I'm sick of my teeth. You hear me? Why is my mask wet? Why does my mask smell like corned beef? I didn't even eat no corned beef this week. Ick. Then you act like you couldn't hear unless you pull the mask down. Did you have that? Huh? What'd you say? I didn't hear. What was that now? Say it again. What was that now? I didn't hear you. And remember at the beginning of the pandemic, at the very beginning, right? When they first locked us down, you were at the grocery store, you weren't really sure. Weren't you a little scared? Go by, sir, I don't know. Go. You go by. If somebody sneezed, they was a murderer. Wasn't they a murderer? Get your murdering self away from these eggs. Breathing on the eggs. Get out this dairy aisle, sir. And this was the thing, and when I'm not doing stand-up on this amazing show, I'm a teacher. I've been teaching for many, many years. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you for clapping for my tears and pain, and thank you. Goodness gracious, people don't get it. And we worked through the whole pandemic, right? So we were online, we were virtual, and we were in person. The kids didn't do well, okay? They didn't do well. They're not doing well now. And we were virtual. I had a high school student come in our class with no shirt on the Zoom. He was like, "What we doing today, Ms. Washington?" I said, "We ain't doing nothing, Jarrell. I can see your nipples. Turn your camera off, Jarrell. Turn it off. Who are those people behind you? We are in class. Just call me. Just call me. I'll tell you what we do." The kids didn't care about the pandemic. The kids came back right to school, just TikToking. They didn't care nothing about nothing. Right back. Care nothing about none of that. And it's ridiculous. The kids came back fat. They came back fat. I had a kid left. He was in 2nd grade when he left. He came back. He was 47 years old. So you didn't do nothing at home. You was eating at the microwave door. That's what you was doing. It's true. Can't make it up. It's true. And I tell people this. I've been teaching so long. The foolishness never changes. It's the same. The kids change. The years change. The foolishness doesn't change. I'm sneaking in my office every day. I'm sneaking out, tipping. I pass the bathroom. I hear the little boys in the bathroom. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I can hear it, the rustle, whoo, 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 whoo. But I can't go in the boys' bathroom because it's pee everywhere. It's pee on the lights. It's pee on the walls. It's pee coming out the mirror. It's pee coming up off the floor. It's pee everywhere. I can't even touch the door. I got to kick it with my foot like, "Come out the bathroom." You hear me calling you. Come out here. It's true. It's true. This is the thing. Everybody's short-staffed. Everything since the pandemic, everything's short-staffed. We had like one sub. We had one sub. We called her in. She was an older woman. She came in. She was so sweet. She came in. She had a little knitting noodle, little sticks, whatever you call those. She's like, "Oh, let me help you guys. I said, "Oh, this is going to be horrible. It's going to be bad." Within an hour, because she had the 3rd grade class, I said, "It's going to be awful." Within an hour, I heard on the radio, "Help! Help!" She didn't say the room number or nothing. We knew what it was. It's what people don't understand. And you know what? And I hope you guys had like good, Christmases and good New Year's. Everybody getting back together, right? After 2 years being away, being out, right? And this Christmas was nostalgic for me, right? Because I was like, man, it took me back. It reminded me of Christmas when I was a kid. Like Thanksgiving night was when they started playing Christmas cartoons, right? And I would love to wait and see Frosty and Charlie Brown Christmas, and I'd see the good doo, 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 right? And they would sell the Time Life Music Christmas albums with the old singers, right? Perry Como, Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby. But I realized that those songs, they were drunk when they made these songs. They were drunk. Do you remember? Listen to some of the songs. Listen to "Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know, there'll be snow. Have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly." No? Okay. Thank you guys so much. God bless y'all. Thank you.
Chastity Washington. With every passing guest, Kenny, we become less and less talented. That was fantastic. It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you. Good to meet you.
What made you decide on
You know what? Stand up found me for real.
Really?
Yeah, I started doing stand up when I was 18. Really? I don't want to tell my age, but
So 4 years ago.
Exactly. My best friend, when we were in college, signed me up for a talent show, and for years, people would in high school, even in junior high, middle school, people would say you should do stand up. I'm like, I don't know anything about comedy. I don't know anything about that. I love stand up though. I was a fan, and it just kind of happened. I went up that night and there it went. So,
Wow.
Been doing it ever since.
What inspires your comedy?
Well, first and foremost, I believe that our gifts, when we are given gifts, they're not for us, they're for other people. For us to, and so, laughter is good medicine for the body. And so for me, that's what it's about, first and foremost. And then just really just getting out what's in me. You know what I mean? Just getting it out. It's like a release. It's like therapy, Yeah. Yeah, if that makes sense.
Yeah. How important is authenticity and honesty and maybe even commentary in your comedy?
What's funny, and even to people, is just day-to-day stuff and stuff you see and stuff you witness. Those things are funny. And then people that, in passing, people's friends, their family members, their kids, stuff is just funny. Right? But it's just a matter of the truth of it.
Chastity, I gotta ask you, when you're enjoying your free time, hanging out, friends, family, dinner, drinks,
Right.
are you required to be funny? Do the people close to your life ask you to do funny stuff all the time?
No, a lot of it just happens. Stuff just happens. It's just they gonna say something funny. It's gonna be fun.
It's organic. It's
yeah,
natural.
yeah, exactly.
I like that.
It's just fun. You just want to have fun. You want them to be them, and then whatever.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like
absolutely.
that.
What do you think it means?
What do you think?
Smash it.
Smash it.
It's what it sounds like a nasty queen. Like, oh, did you hear about the queen? I heard she's such a smash it.
Oh. Will you hang around for another segment?
I
with
sure
us?
will.
Okay, excellent. Everybody, Chastity Washington. We're taking a break. I'm going to have you slide down. When we come back, we are going to meet choreographer and community advocate Christopher Gilbert. Stay with us. You are so funny. Oh my God.
Mama?
Yes, honey?
I wish there was something special I could put on my very berry cereal.
Oh, well, of course, don't you know I got something right here for you. I know you like your cereal nice and powder dry.
Yes, Mom. You raised me in the Sahara Desert just right.
I sure did.
Mom, I have a muffin, too, that you can put it on if you want.
You know that berry powder is not for muffins. It's full of menthol. The burning means it's working.
My throat hurts.
And that's it.
Christopher Gilbert started teaching dance when he was 14 years old. And I am pleased to introduce you to my new friend, Christopher Gilbert. Christopher Talk about getting out of your own way. Dancing being getting like your head getting out of the way.
The moment that you get out of your own way of the whole comparison game, then you start to see yourself for who you actually are. Easier said than done. It takes time. We all are on our own battle and with ourselves and our own journeys. This has nothing to do with anybody else, then you see yourself in such a completely different light, and then the glow that you possess, that all of us possess, hits different. That connection becomes so much more clear with yourself first and then others, and then you know what kind of impact you want to make on the world, which has led to me to become the kind of person that I am. Dance was, I used to think was the focal point of my life, and this is my way of making something of myself. It was just an extension. It was just the bridge to finding myself. And now that I am where I am, as a person, I want to instill that into other people. The biggest thing that I always stress to the kids that I teach is you never have to aim for what you already are. You are that. So you don't have to live up to it. Just embrace it. You already possess it. It's already within you. So that's the biggest thing that I've taken away from this whole journey that I've been on movement-wise. The way I see it is I'm a motivational mover. You want to feel something, right? You want to take something away from the class that you just took from me, right? Hopefully when you walk out of that class, you leave out a better person than you were, or more of yourself, more full, more whole than you were when you walked in there. So hopefully that answered your question.
Doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
I truly feel like I'm a better person in the last 10 minutes, and I'm not kidding you.
It's a mindset, but it's your life. You live it the way that you want to. When I wake up, I'm choosing to be great. I'm choosing to show love to someone else. I'm choosing to be considerate. I'm choosing to choose me first, not in a selfish way, because it's never selfish. But like I said, if you can't make a difference within yourself, how can you make a difference anywhere else? So, and as an educator, as a teacher, I stress that so much to my students all the time. Yes, they come to dance. Yes, I can teach you a two-step, but you can't, that two-step, what does it really mean beyond these four walls of this classroom? But if you have the right mind and the right mindset, you could be a great person forever. That's more powerful to me than a two-step.
So that being said, you still are a hell of a dancer.
Slightly, a little bit.
Okay, now you want to take those comfortable shoes out there and show us a little bit of what you got.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I could do that, yeah. Do they want to see that?
We got a band. Let's see what you got, come on. Please. No, you get out there, show us what you got, man.
Okay, we ready? Come here, let me see. Let's get it going, right? Right? I see it. Right? Hey, we got it. Just step it. Yep, that's it, right? Okay, cool, right? Give them some vibes, give them some vibes, give them some vibes. Right? Now everybody stand up, everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Yup. There we go.
Let's bring everybody out here. Let's bring all our guests out here. Let's bring MKE players out here. Thanks to our amazing, amazing crew who made everything possible tonight. And thanks to you, an amazing crowd. We couldn't have asked for anything more. You guys are the best. And ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the late night. Okay, according to the Little Book of Lost Words, smatch it, noun, smatch it. 19th century, Scottish, an ill-mannered, despicable person. Don't be a smatch it. Call your mother.